Hello, everyone. My name is Lisa Pijuan-Nomura, and my creative company is GirlCanCreate. I'm a multidisciplinary artist. I work as a mixed media collage artist, and I create one-of-a-kind, vintage-inspired art and accessories. People often ask me, where do I get my papers from? I have been collecting papers for about 31 years. I remember I first went to the old paper, what was it called? The old paper and postcard show, maybe? And I think that it was at the International Center in Milton. And my first boyfriend and I drove there. And there was all these books, but they were like $1 million. And I was like, nope. And I remember seeing some old postcards and I was like, oh, those are beautiful. And I had no idea really as to what I would use them for, other than I just thought they were beautiful. So I bought them. And then I bought some more. And then I bought some more. And then I started thrifting. And then I found old cool books that were amazing. And then fast forward to about 15 years ago or so. And it was about 2004, 2005. I had decided that I would become a visual artist, which is funny because how do you decide that? Like, oh, I'm going to become a visual artist. But essentially, that's exactly what I said. I just said, I'm going to become a visual artist. And my husband was like, great. How does that happen? And so GirlCanCreate was kind of born. I sat for 2 hours every day with bits of pieces of paper, gluing, and things didn't work at first. And then slowly but surely, I was like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. And then finally, the whole piece became good. Because at the beginning, it was like little squares were good. But by the end, the whole things were good. Anyhow, and since then, I've sold my work and people have asked me to be part of group shows and do exhibits in galleries and what have you. Because I started in collage, I've never felt quite at home in an art gallery per se. But since moving to Hamilton 8 years ago, I sort of ended up being welcomed into galleries, which was amazing. I love collage for the possibilities. I never, ever, ever get tired of finding a new piece of paper. I'm going to show you some of the papers. People always ask, like, what kind of papers do you use? So I use literally everything these days. Like books. So this is from a kid's book. I use the inside of envelopes. This is from the bank. It's got a little good piece of paper. I use painted papers often. And then I just like do things like I rip them, and then I might use this on one side and this on the other side. Look, I'm a piece of art. That's ridiculous. Anyhow, I do that. And then I have old magazines. I have postcards. It's a good postcard. I've been eyeing my, thinking about this guy. He's pretty good. Then we have old encyclopedia pages. That's such a good image of ferns. And sometimes I just have scraps, oh, look at that. That's a nice edge. I like that as an edge. And then I think, oh, I'm going to put that together with this right here. So I do that sort of thing. Maybe I put something else within that. I add paint, and I add words sometimes. I do marks, and then it ends up looking like, could be like something like that. That is one of my most recent pieces. And these are some of the works that you're going to be seeing as part of the show this weekend. This one right here. I have larger pieces. This is one that I enjoyed making. Sometimes I'm interested in doing monochromatic pieces. So these are available as the original, but also as prints. I do limited edition prints. People ask me if I think about the stories. I don't often, but what ends up happening is like I get one image and I start to think about her, and then she's watching her. And they have some kind of connection. And there's some mystery. It has to do with swimming the English Channel. It's not really, like, that's not really what it is, but that's kind of the things that happen in my brain. And then there's some lost people. That's what I'm interested in that. And then this one, I love her sitting there in the jungle, bareback, somehow watching the wilderness emerge. And these butterflies, they're kind of amazing too. So those are some of the things that you're going to see from Girl Can Create at this weekend's show. I'm really excited to be a part of it. If you have any questions for me, do feel free to reach out, girlcancreate@gmail.com. And it's also my Etsy shop is at GirlCanCreate. And also studiobeulah.com, Studio BEULAH. That is becoming the new sort of the name of this space that I'm sitting in. And basically it's an umbrella for the work that me, myself and I, that me, my husband, and my son do. My husband's a macro photographer, and my son is a visual artist. He does mostly, he's been working on watercolor portraits and a lot of drawing. So, yeah, that's it. That's all. Happy shopping. Have a great day. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.